Hey everyone, welcome back to Senior Living News with Dale Corpus, powered by the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast. I'm Dale, your Bay Area Senior Transition Specialist, kicking off 2026 by doing what I do best, reading all the senior care articles so you don't have to, and then translating them into real-life takeaways for families who don't have time for fluff. This week's stories feel especially fitting for a new year because they're all about how aging, care, and planning are changing in 2026. 1. 5 generational living patterns reshaping how seniors get care at home. 2. How seniors can avoid unnecessary hospitalizations this year. 3. New research on dementia risk factors and screening. 4. A powerful dementia immersion program shaping future doctors. 5. An AI tool that predicts when you might need nursing home care. Seriously. 6. Why Michigan is sitting on $35 million meant to improve nursing homes. Let's dive in. First up, a big picture trend that explains a lot of what families are dealing with right now. According to the Good Men Project, there are 5 generational living patterns reshaping how older adults get care at home. And spoiler alert, none of them look like the traditional mom ages quietly in her own house model. We're seeing multi-generational households, adult children rotating caregiving duties, seniors moving closer to family but not in with them, shared housing arrangements, and delayed transitions into senior living. The takeaway here is simple but important. Care is becoming more fluid, not linear. If your family feels like you're constantly adjusting, pivoting, and rethinking the plan, you're not behind. You're actually right on trend. Next up, something every family wants: fewer ER visits. The Public Health Policy Journal outlines practical ways seniors can reduce hospitalization risk in 2026, and none of them are flashy, but all of them matter. Key themes: better medication management, preventing falls at home, early intervention instead of wait and see, consistent primary care follow-ups. Here's what stood out to me. Most hospitalizations aren't caused by one big event. They're caused by small things stacking up. The earlier families address those small risks, the longer seniors stay healthier and at home, if that's the goal. Now let's talk dementia, because ignoring it doesn't make it go away. According to Elder Law Answers, new research is refining how doctors understand dementia risk factors and early screening. What's changing? More focus on early cognitive changes, better understanding of lifestyle-related risk factors, earlier conversations around planning, not panic. This matters because early screening isn't about labeling someone. It's about giving families time to plan, time to adjust, time to make decisions before a crisis forces them. Moving on, one of the most hopeful stories this week comes from McKnight's Senior Living. Medical students are now participating in immersive dementia care programs, spending real time inside senior living communities to better understand what life with cognitive decline actually looks like. Not from a textbook, not from a lecture, from lived experience. The goal? To train future doctors who treat dementia patients as people, not problems. This kind of exposure could change care outcomes for decades. Okay, this next story, this one made me pause. USA Today covered a new AI tool that predicts when someone might need long-term care, including nursing home placement. The AI looks at health history, lifestyle factors, family structure, and financial patterns, and then estimates when and how care needs may escalate. Now, is this crystal ball accurate? No. But it highlights something important. The system is getting better at predicting care needs even when families aren't ready to talk about them yet. Quick bite time, and this one's frustrating. According to Bridge, Michigan, the state has $35 million set aside to improve nursing homes, and most of it hasn't been used. Why? Facilities say the application process is too complex, too restrictive, or not worth the effort. Translation: money exists to improve care, but bureaucracy is slowing it down. For families, this reinforces why asking about ownership, funding, and upgrades matters when choosing a community. Tip of the week time. Here's your tip of the week for 2026. When planning senior care, don't just ask what works today, also ask what happens if things change. Ask communities, can care levels increase without another move? How do transitions work internally? And what happens after hospitalization? The best plans don't just solve today's problem, they leave room for tomorrow. And lastly, fun fact to end on. More older adults are now planning senior living transitions proactively, not reactively, especially those who watch friends or spouses go through crisis moves. That shift alone is changing how communities design, market, and operate. Planning early isn't pessimistic, it's empowering. And that wraps up Senior Living News with Dale Corpus for the week of January 5th, 2026. We covered generational living shifts, avoiding hospitalizations, dementia research, medical training, AI predictions, stalled funding, and Bay Area development. If this helped you start the year feeling more informed, hit like, subscribe, and share it so more families can find these conversations before they're in crisis. To learn more or book a consultation, visit www.simplifyseniortransitions.com. You could also find me on Instagram at SoldByDale. The show is on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and reviews really do help. I'm Dale Corpus. Here's to smarter, calmer, better planned 2026.